I had never heard of this movie before starting the channel, but I've seen it pop up in the comments section quite a few times, so I decided to look into it a little bit. And I saw that there's a television series from 1979, I want to say, and then this film, which I believe was 2011. And I did just a quick Google to ask if the movie is better or the TV series is better, because part of me didn't know which one to react to. And from what I read online, the television series is a more detailed and accurate depiction of the books, because this is all based on a book or a series of books. I don't know that much. Because, you know, it has multiple episodes, they can dive a little deeper. However, the movie itself is as highly regarded. So there didn't seem to be this debate online that the TV series is better compared to the movie. I think people like both for different reasons. And I enjoy Gary Oldman, and I think I wanted a more modern rendition, you know, than to go back and watch the television series. But if I really like this, I might go watch the series as well. I don't know. It depends. A lot depends on that. How easy it is to find here in Canada, I don't know that either. The other thing that I read is there seems to be a popular opinion that this is one of the, if not the best spy movie that exists out there, which is a very bold statement. That's the film has a lot to live up to, and surely some of you will disagree. You know, maybe you'll say, oh, it's good, but it's not the best. But I think some of you do think it's the best. I think I've seen it in the comments section, people saying it's the best. You know, full disclosure before going in, of course, I've done some spy movies, but I'm not an expert. I will have questions. Do not get mad at me if I get confused at any point, because it's my first time watching this. Spy movies have twists and turns and secrets, and it's kind of the movie's job to confuse the viewer at times. As long as I get there in the end and I figure it all out, I think we can all be happy. Okay, so without further ado, I am ready to jump into oh gosh, Tinker, is it Tailor? How does it go? Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. All right, let's go.
You weren't followed. Better come in. Trust no one, Jim. Especially not in the mainstream. Sit down. I understand you still have one Hungarian identity running.
I do.
I want you to go to Budapest. This is not above board. Nobody else knows. You understand?
So I might be more quiet during the exposition section here, so I need to pay attention.
A Hungarian general wants to come over. I would like you to meet him. He has some information that I need, Jim.
What information?
Treasure. He has the name of the mole the Russians have planted in the British intelligence service, right at the top of the circus.
Oh.
There's a rotten apple, Jim. We have to find it.
És a pörkölt, evett már pörköltet?
Igen, köszöntöm.
Az jó, jobb, mint a gulyás, csak most nem lehet kapni Budapesten.
Hogy?
Minden diszt Moszkvába ment.
He's nervous. I thought he might have been, because it almost felt like he was shaking delivering the coffee. Does he feel exposed?
Találkozottam a barátjával.
Elviszem hozzá, ha akarja.
Yeah, suspicious.
Megbocsát egy pillanatra.
Oh, I get it. It was the trains that were making things shake.
Прекратить операцию! Чего вы там делаете? Перекройте выход на улицу! Убери револьвер! Ёбаные дилетанты венгры! Что наделали? Идиоты! Все знакомились. Стойте на своих позициях! Зачем вы его хотели взять?
Holy fuck. I'm trying not to focus in on the mom. I'm gonna skip over that in my brain. I can't handle that emotional weight right now. We're 5 minutes into the movie. The fuck, man. I knew something was gonna happen to her. No, I'm moving on. It's okay.
You witness this for me.
I wish I could have done more, Control.
You did all you could, Percy.
Some heavy hitters in this movie.
What about Smiley?
Smiley is leaving with me.
Wow. I only knew about Gary Oldman. It's, every scene we're getting more and more like incredible actors. I didn't know Stephen Graham was in this. Sorry, I have an itch in my throat, so I have to eat a lozenge. But oh my god, first like seeing Tom Hardy's in. Dude, I am. Oh my god, this cast is insane. I'm not gonna list them all. Everyone we've seen, they're just heavy hitters. What? How the frick have I not seen this already, or even heard of it until the channel? I'm so pumped right now. I'm so freaking pumped right now. Very cool POV.
Gentlemen, shall we start?
Everything's so drab. It's feels very 1973. Oh yeah, John le Carré. He's very, very famous spy novel author. Can't think of any of his other books at the moment. Did he do 3 Days of the Condor? That's on my Patreon. I love that movie. I really want to edit it for YouTube. There's a safe back there? No, because that's the room right behind it. I was waiting this whole time to see the director, and I think I just missed it. Damn.
Under-Secretary Lacon is ready for you, Sir Percy.
The Treasury don't understand. Why can't the Intelligence Service simply put in a request for a general increase in funding and then you account for the spend on your special operation?
Operation Witchcraft needs to remain secret. It's a fiefdom of its own.
Yes, that's what's worrying us. The whole thing's very unaccountable, isn't it? This London house that nobody knows the address of, is that really necessary?
Now more than ever, we need to protect our Soviet source.
So where do you propose we meet? In a cafe?
The rent and rates on this house have doubled.
They spent millions on nuclear warheads. We're asking for a few thousand for a house. Wonder if Carla has the same problem with the Treasury at the Kremlin.
Nobody underestimates the importance of the job you chaps are doing, but what happened in Budapest last year, that was a disaster.
Oh, that was last year? No, okay.
Look, the Minister's very pleased with your progress so far. He's less pleased, though, with the lack of progress with our American cousins. You see, in their eyes, you're still a leaky ship.
Well, it said last year, but we saw that they went through like Christmas, so it doesn't mean that it was a full year ago. Also, it probably doesn't matter the timeline, and it might come up again. But suffice it to say that some time has gone by, and now they're still trying to sort that out, that whole incident out.
Hello?
This is Under-Secretary Lacon.
Yes?
My name's Ricky.
Tara,
What do you want?
I need to meet you.
If you need to confirm who I am, you can
Talk to my boss at the Circus, Peter Gwilym, but only Gwilym, no one else.
This is a good reminder that I keep meaning to watch Stuart A Life Backwards with Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Hardy.
Mind you probably know better off in here with this bunch of bloody cutthroats. Have the gold out of your teeth. Well, I pop down and catch a glimpse of the new girl before Bland gets to her.
Ah, yes. Belinda the blonde.
Has he seen her yet?
Of course he has. Came down first thing this morning.
Belinda.
Now this has got to be before Sherlock, yeah? 2011? I think so. I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock, not Guy Ritchie's.
I was sorry to hear about Control, Mr. Smiley. He said Tar called him from the phone box.
There's a mole right at the top of the circus that he's been there for years.
So it's one of the players that we all saw in the introduction where they were scanning the entire office. One of those people is the mole.
Rather well placed to look into this matter for us now.
I'm guessing.
I'm retired, Oliver. You fired me.
The thing is, some time ago before Control died, he came to me with a similar suggestion. That there is a mole. He never mentioned his suspicions to you?
No.
Oh, I just thought it was just you were his man, so to speak.
What did you say to him?
Well, I'm afraid I thought his paranoia rather got the better of him. He's going to put his whole house down. That bloody mess in Budapest. Damn it, George. It's your generation, your legacy.
I'll keep Peter.
Everyone's a suspect.
And there's a retired special branch man, Mendel. I should like to have him.
A lingering bee.
Little hotel near Liverpool Street.
Open the window, guys. Although the bee should be sleeping Isn't it winter right now? Wait, I thought they just... Let's not focus in on my bee knowledge.
My friend just wants peace and quiet in order to work, Mrs. Pope Graham. No disturbances. Real name is just Graham. Added the Pope for a touch of class.
Peter, did you get the keys to Control's flat?
Someone died in there, I'm guessing. But we saw, was it John Hurt died in a hospital bed? Oh.
George, get in here! Take a look at this nonsense. Report by Soviet High Command on their recent naval exercises in the Black Sea. Just what the Admiralty has been begging us for some information on.
Where did you get this?
I didn't. Percy and his little cabal walked in with it.
Look, Control.
Shut up.
Patently a fabrication from beginning to end. Just could be the real thing.
Well, if it's genuine, it's gold dust. But its topicality makes it suspect.
Smiley is suspicious, Percy.
Where did it come from? What's the access?
A new secret source of mine.
But how could he possibly have access?
He has access to the most sensitive levels of policy making. Named the Operation Witchcraft.
Well, Percy and his pals bypassed us, Smiley, gone straight to the minister. Percy has been allowed to keep the identity of his new friend top secret.
They make Percy out to be the most suspicious.
So we should be fighting communism, not each other.
Well, we're losing our reputation. Our partners.
You're bloody Yanks.
And we've had enough. There's going to be changes.
We need to decide if we want to be part of the past or part of the future.
I should have left you where I found you.
Look!
Control! I made
all of you!
Yes, you too.
If witchcraft is genuine.
Nothing is genuine anymore.
George, do you want me to get this stuff over to the hotel?
For a second, I thought the body was in there, but I guess it just smelled from food.
Thank you. Anyway, Peter, I need you to do something for me.
I mean, the assignment to the chess pieces is definitely meaningful. Like who got what piece.
Cabinet at the duty officer station. Records of staff recently retired. I'd like photographs of them. Add of the diagram of the circus's reorganization under Perciala line, along with a list of all payments made from the reptile fund.
Van egy kávézó a sarkon az Albert Hallnál. Igen, negyed-négy. Nem, arra nincs szükség. Tudom, hogy néz ki? Help you with anything, Bill?
I was just looking for His Majesty.
Well, he's out walking the battlements.
No John Hallash for John.
Hol is tartotok?
Earlier I said, oh, they're making Pierce out to be the most suspicious, but I feel like everyone's gonna take their turn at looking super suspicious. Because that obviously was suspicious, speaking in Hungarian. But, you know, they have contacts and...
Heard you had an accident, Peter.
Yeah, I cut my hand open on a drawer. When are you going to get some new furniture out here?
I'll have a word with Esterhaz. We'll make it a priority in the top floor. Where are you off to?
Lunch. According to the personnel files, 7 were due for retirement anyway. Then there's another 4 that don't seem particularly mysterious. Jerry Westerby was dismissed December 4th. Connie Sachs retired November 28th. That's just 2 weeks after you and Control were forced out.
Return to Oxford, please.
It's 1:15.
Percy has always resisted any proposal of a wider exploitation of witchcraft's intelligence.
Drop the bloody jargon, Lakin.
I've refused to share witchcraft with our allies so far, Minister.
Greedy boy.
My goal has been to establish his track record beyond all doubt. I think the time has come to approach our American brothers in arms.
Will they take us back into bed?
I'm not interested in a one-off trade. I want ongoing access to American intelligence.
You think we can get it?
This is not a one-night stand. It's a long-term relationship.
Oh,
Not supposed to. Doctor's orders. Wicked George.
Drinks and a show. Show's over.
I don't know about you, George, but I feel seriously underfucked. I heard Anne left you again.
Oh, again?
She doesn't deserve you, George. Not one hair on your head.
You left the circus shortly after I retired.
I didn't leave. I was dismissed. Chucked out on the rubbish heap, like you.
Why?
Polyakov. Do you remember him?
From the Soviet embassy.
Alexei Polyakov, cultural attaché here in London. When he arrived here 15 years ago, I requested he be checked out. He was graded whiter than white. Didn't put a foot wrong.
But you disagree.
There's a story you must have heard that Carla has set up a secret cell. The personnel are all ex-military, trained to handle deep penetration agents, moles.
There are always stories, Connie.
But what if this story was true? One night in research, I saw something, George. There was our friend Polyakov at a May Day parade in Berlin, receiving a salute.
Why would you salute a cultural attaché?
Exactly.
Well, he could have.
And if he was, why hide the fact?
What did you do?
I went straight to Esther House and
He could have been saluting somebody else. I don't know if that was obvious.
Polyakov is a Carla-trained hood if ever I saw one. And if he's here, it must be because he's running a mole.
You're to leave Polyakov alone. You're becoming obsessed with him. You're losing your sense of proportion, Connie.
But that's ridiculous.
Perhaps it's time you went out into the real world.
Well, that makes me believe her. I just feel like it could have been somebody off camera. It could have been somebody, like, the angles, right?
Oh, Circus is gone anyway.
But she could be right, too. Because it once again puts Pierce in the very suspicious role.
Jim Prideaux and Bill Hayden. Together, of course. The inseparables. There's Control himself. All my boys. All my lovely boys. That was a good time, George.
It was the war, Connie.
A real war. Englishmen could be proud then.
Like, where is she? She's...
About Polyakov.
Oh.
There is a mole.
Okay, but we don't know if it's him.
It's bad, don't come back. I want to remember you all as you were.
Percy! Percy, did you mix this?
I keep calling him Pierce. I'm sorry. It's Percy.
Nobody tampers with the recipe.
I followed the recipe.
5 hours to get drunk on this monkey's piss.
He was always cranky. Look at the way Colin Firth is looking at her. I could be reading too much into the situation. I don't trust anybody.
Никита Сергеевич Хрущев. На следующий день после отставки. Сидит дома. Вдруг звонок по телефону. Снимает трубку. Алло. Раньше слушать надо было, милок. Пошли в домино играть.
Courtesy of Mrs. P. You been up all night?
Yes.
What's this?
Request for £1,000 in cash from the Reptile Fund.
To a Mr. Ellis.
Was one of Jim Prideaux's work names. Prideaux was killed in Hungary a year ago, October 21st. So why was someone giving him £1,000 2 months later?
Okay, how did the owl come through when there was a fire in the chimney? And also, you didn't have to kill it.
Come here. What's your name?
Bill Ropes, sir. I'm a new boy.
The unpaid Bill. Anyone ever called you that?
No, sir.
There were a lot of Bills in my time. They've all been good uns. You're a good watcher, though.
Just because they're jumping around in time, but I think that's after the he survived the shooting because he seemed to have a lingering injury that the students were making fun of. So I have to assume that that's not a flashback. That's current, and he's using his alias. And that's why he got the check or the money for £1,000.
Hello, Ricky. You missed the wedge. Where have you been, Ricky?
They're gonna kill me.
Who is?
Well, they're like whoever gets me first. I'm innocent, within reason.
How long have you been here?
Sorry, I've run out of places now. I needed to see you.
Why?
There's a woman. I need you to trade for her. I need you to get her back off Carla.
A woman?
Her name's Irina. This was last November. Mr. Gwilym sent me to Istanbul to check out some Russian trade delegate who might be persuaded to defect. Apparently this Russian, Boris, was spending high and wide in the nightclubs.
So you were sent to persuade this Boris?
Yeah. His favourite haunt was this club in Taksim. What delegate bothers to play drunker than he really is?
Oh, you never know. If you ever saw the Bureau.
Boris had a wife. Apparently she was a member of the delegation in her own right. You once told me to trust my instincts about women, Mr. Smiley. Well, my instincts told me this woman had some treasure. When Boris went out for the night, I found myself going into her hotel.
So you dropped Boris?
I know. It was breaking protocol. But I was acting on my own initiative, as it were. Your man's a bit of a bastard, isn't he?
So you didn't come home?
I would have. Boris was a dead end. I could sense something secret.
And how did you intend to get this secret out of her?
I know who you are. I want to talk to your boss. Control.
How does she know?
I have something to trade. Something big. I want a new life in the West. That's the deal? You tell them.
How does she know?
Look, you can't expect them to jump at every offer of service. If you won't tell me more, there is nothing I can do.
If I tell you everything, I'm putting my life in your hands.
So she told me what she had to trade. A secret. I mean, the mother of all secrets. I told her I'd alert the circus. And she made me promise I wouldn't give any of the details to London.
And you agreed?
Yes. I mean, I couldn't believe I'd got hold of something this big.
Do we get to
I
know?
went back to the import-export, sent the message to the circus, just that I had a Moscow-trained hood wanting to defect.
You're supposed to have gone. Want to know what the hell you're doing?
Fuck off.
Well, I understand how you felt. You wanted to do something.
I said that she claimed to have information vital to the safeguarding of the circus.
Anything more?
It was intercepted, I'm guessing.
I said that she had information concerning a double agent.
But was that the phone? That was the phone call, wasn't it? In the phone booth earlier?
What did you do then?
I waited for a reply. I hung around for hours. I remember hearing the IMSAC call to prayer. So what's that? It's at 3:30 in the morning. Then the message comes through.
Okay, so the phone call happened later.
Then what happened?
Then all of a sudden the Russians begin to move. It's nice work. I couldn't have done it better myself.
Whoa.
The message was quite clear. I needed to warn her.
No, they're gonna get to her first.
Saad, efendim. Telefonu kullanabilir miyim? Tabii, kullanabilirsiniz. Hemen şurada.
Wait, why is she bruised? Oh, I guess she's still with her husband. Disemboweled?
I looked for her everywhere. Couldn't find her at the airport. I even looked through all the flight lists. I headed down to the harbour.
Why are they bringing her
They
there?
put her on a ship to Odessa. That's all I know.
Just like that.
And I said, you may fuck me, but you still have to call me sir in the morning. Okay. Just need to let you know, someone flew into Paris last week on one of our escaped passports. And it was Ricky Tar. Why are you telling me? Well, it could be coincidence, but you really are a poison dwarf, Toby. Why don't you fuck off to His Majesty and stop trying to involve me in your little cabaret?
You're going to do something for me, Peter. I need the duty officer's logbook for last November. I'm going to have to send you up a floor into the lion's den. If you're caught, you can't mention me. I'm sorry, you're alone.
Last November.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out when they said His Majesty. His Majesty. I don't know why I said that. They said His Majesty earlier. That's the head of the department, I'm guessing? Because obviously, 1974, Queen was reigning, so why don't you fuck up to His Majesty? He must mean internal. Remember, telephone talk is not secure.
So, lovely surprise.
Peter,
Visiting aunts.
corridor D. The 2 8s are halfway on your right. The 3 1s are next alcove down.
Still thinking about that phone message. Like, what? It felt very coded, right? You can fuck me, but you still have to call me sir in the morning. I don't know. Oh, you're freaking out, man.
Hello, Archive Orwin speaking.
Can I speak to Mr. Gwilym, please?
I'm his car mechanic.
Well, I'll just see if he's available. Hold on, please.
Oh, Christ.
Telephone, sir. Who is it? Outside line, sir. Someone rough.
Hello?
Your gearbox is busted.
Damn it, come to fix the bloody thing.
That can't be done, sir. Afraid you're going to need a new gearbox.
Well, phone the main dealership first, will you? Have you got their number?
No.
Hang on.
Owen,
Sir?
get me my bag, will you? Just for a second.
Thank you.
He's shaking.
Peter Gwilym, could we see you, please? Percy would like quite an urgent word with you, so you can come now to the 5th floor.
That was pretty well executed.
To the second floor, save me filling out more bloody chits.
Will do, sir.
Well done.
So, what have you been getting up to down there these days, apart from chasing our virgins?
Apart from that, I'm getting quite good at ping pong.
How's Ricky Tar these days?
Fine, we have tea at Fortnum's every afternoon.
I'm talking to you about the traitor who cut the throat of our man in Istanbul. I'm talking to you about a defector from your own damn section. I'm accusing you of consorting with an enemy agent behind my back. Don't damn well shrug at me. You're like a term in prison.
I haven't been seeing him, so get your facts straight and get off my back!
So, if I told you Tar had recently arrived in Paris, would you be surprised?
No, nothing would surprise me about Ricky Tar.
And if I told you we happen to know £30,000 mysteriously appeared in his bank account last month, would that surprise you? Your man's a defector, Gwillem. Got turned by the opposition months ago, and now they've sent him back to us.
What for?
To muddy the water, that's what for. He's heading for home. The first peep from him, you come to the grown-ups. Understood? Anyone you see around this table, but not another damn soul.
Wait, did Smiley go to Paris? I thought they were. That meeting took place in England. The Tar Smiley meeting where he told the whole story. Like, we know this isn't true unless that was all a lie, and I don't think it was. So that was in Paris? He just doesn't have his facts right, or he's full of shit intentionally because he's a traitor. Well, what kind of car is that?
George?
Yeah, see, he's right there. So why did he say Paris?
Sorry it took me so long to come home.
Ricky's been helping us, Peter.
Whoa!
Ricky, you said you sent the circus a telegram concerning Arena's information. Right. What was the date?
He doesn't know the date because there was no telegram. The whole thing is a fabrication.
20th of November.
November 20th is missing.
Ha ha!
Tracks, Peter, unless, of course, you think that's just a coincidence.
About the money.
30,000 isn't so much for Carla to pay if it protects his mole.
Why didn't you tell me that you had Tar? In case I never made it out of the circus. I should get some rest. Suppose you've got your reading to do.
Come on.
Dude's wearing about 5 layers. Did you see that? Like, the shirt, and then the tie, and then the vest, and then the blazer, and then the jacket.
I met him once, Carla, in '55. Moscow Center was in pieces.
And he's probably wearing an undershirt, too.
Half their agents were jumping ship, like hundreds of them. One of them was calling himself Gastman. He was on his way back to Russia, and we were pretty sure he was going to be executed. Plane had a 24-hour layover at Delhi, and that's how long I had to convince him to come over to us instead of going home to die. The Americans had him tortured with no fingernails.
Oh! Oh.
I kept harping on about the damn wife, telling him more about me than I should have walked out, of course. But for some reason, it seemed important to save this one, so I go on. We're not so very different, you and I. Don't you think it's time to recognize there is as little worth on your side as there is on mine? Never said a word. Not one word.
Well, maybe they took his tongue with his fingernails.
That was Carla. He went back to die rather than giving in.
Yes, and that's how I know he can be beaten. Because he's a fanatic. And the fanatic is always concealing a secret doubt.
Really? When's Stephen Graham showing up? Where's he been all movie? I only saw him in the intro.
After today, Peter, you have to assume they're watching you. If there's anything you need tidied up, now's the time.
Oh no, is he gonna kill him? Send him away. Sending him away.
Else you can't tell me. I'm a grown-up.
I thought that could be the same guy. I understand now it's his partner, but I thought it was the guy who was helping him, who called from the mechanics. But no. Oh man, that's really sad. What is happening? What? That'll be Colin Firth. I'm super confused about the song, which felt like the celebration of communism.
I need to talk to you about the night Jim Prado was killed. You were duty officer, weren't you?
Yeah. Control asked me to man the phones that night. Said someone was doing a special job for the service. He wanted someone he could trust.
Hurricane Henry said to be written by Ray Walsh at 7 to 2 and Khyber Town.
The textiled walls and everybody smoked back then. Just imagine what it smelled like.
Can I have a brief, please? Sir? Do you want me to deny it, sir? I must have a brief, sir. I couldn't get a word out of control, so I followed protocol and went for the emergency list.
You rang my house.
Just on the off chance you were back from Berlin.
What did you say?
Hello, Mrs. Smiley. It's Jerry Westerby from the office. Just that there'd been a bit of a crisis. Anne said you wasn't back yet, and that was it.
Go on.
All hell broke loose. Military yelling about Hungarian tank movements on the border. Lakin and the minister baying at the door. Thank Christ Bill Hayden turned up when he did.
Mr. Hayden! Not now. Mr. Hayden!
We don't know if we can trust him. Hayden.
Try to get hold
I got half a story on the ticket tape at my club. Tell me.
Jim Priedo's been shot.
Get me the Hungarian embassy.
You go and tell your masters what will happen if one hair on Jim Priedo's head is damaged.
Get Esther House on the phone. Tell him to call in all the Hungarian agents. Anyone we're on to.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if it matters, but I was just thinking, like, because I was like, oh, I don't know if we can trust him. We never saw if it was him making out with Anne, just as an example of loyalty and character in a person. But then how did that lady get that photo?
1:30, the ticker tape wouldn't have been running. So how did he know? Jesus Christ, Bill Hayden, how could he
It's
have known?
not what you think.
Then how did he know?
Because he was at my house that night.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. It was important. Now, okay, I'm confused about a couple things. Mainly the Hungarian, John Hurt's office, the other guy.
Good flight.
Yes.
I was just passing. I thought I'd call in. Anne was in bed, but she insisted on getting up. It should be down in a minute. That's what I'm dropping off. It's an awful daub, really, but Anne expressed her liking.
Yeah, what I'm confused about was that communism celebration thing at the Christmas party, and then I don't know the name of the other guy. They might have just said it once, but like he was talking on the phone in Hungarian in John Hurt's old office. And then Colin Firth came in, and he also said something in Hungarian to him.
Put your specs on, Jumbo.
Yes, sir.
Come here. Who's that fella down there?
I don't know, sir.
Who is he? Beggar man? Thief? Why doesn't he look this way? Wouldn't you if you saw a bunch of boys flogging a car around a field?
How were you briefed for the Budapest mission?
Patrol asked me to come to a flat in Kensington.
What did you make of it, Jim? Control's theory.
I thought it was madness.
I know that it is one of 5 men. All I want from you is one code name.
Okay, so this was all part of a plan.
Alaline, Tinker, Hayden, Taylor.
Ah.
Bland, Soldier.
Soldier.
Poor man.
And the 5th?
Smiley.
I thought it was madness. To think that any one of you could have been a traitor. Absolute madness.
But you still went. Why?
I went because Control asked me to go. It's called doing one's duty.
Yeah.
At the station, I met the legman who was supposed to take me to the general. The waiter must have panicked. It was meant to be a simple snatch job. They drove me to some military hospital and then put me on a transport plane. I could tell by the stars we were heading east. Then they worked me for I don't know how long. Weeks, maybe months.
What did you tell them?
Everything. I held on for as long as I could to let everyone get the hell out of there. Did they? My networks in Hungary, did they get out?
No, they were blown. The story is you blew them to save your own skin.
Imagine holding on during torture and you get blamed for it.
What was your last line of defense?
The mole. Control's crazy theory. I was going to bury that so deep they'd never get it out of me, which was a joke.
Why?
Because they already knew. All they wanted to know was how far Control had got in his investigation.
Ty знаешь эту женщину?
No, I don't know her.
Скажи Лилайну, что мы сделали. Пойдем.
Oh! That brain drip or whatever it might have been.
What did he say about me?
He had this cigarette lighter.
I figured.
Kept flashing it about for me to see it. Showed me the inscription. To George.
For man.
All my love.
All my love.
As soon as he mentioned that guy coming in, I knew it was that guy, Carla.
It was odd. They sent me back to England, straight to Sarat for debriefing.
He said when he was being debriefed at the nursery, he had a visitor. Toby Esterhouse gave him £1,000 and an Alvis. Told him he was dead now, couldn't come back. Had to become a Lotus Eater, forget everything that happened. Controls, theory, Tinker, Tailor, all of it. Yes, that's what I thought. How on earth did Esterhouse hear about Tinker Tailor?
He might have bugged the office because we saw him in the office later.
She told me Carla was very proud of her. She said everything the circus thinks is gold is shit. Made in Moscow.
I can't believe he's barely spoken in the movie.
Everything the circus said everything the circus thinks is gold is shit.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm glad he figured it out, though.
This meeting is not taking place, is that clear?
Perfectly, Minister. There is a house somewhere in this city where Alaline and the others meet Witchcraft's London representative.
I thought Lacan had made it clear to keep your nose bloody well out of Witchcraft's business.
It's Lacan's advice I'm following. You told me to follow in Control's footsteps.
I wouldn't consider that sound advice, given the mess Control left us with. It has taken Alaline, and, if I may say so myself, this long to get us back in the game.
The man Alaline and the others meet is called Polyakov.
Oh, I forgot about him.
From Witchcraft to you. His real role is to receive information from the mole, to take back to Carla.
But that's not possible.
So she was right.
About you in the house which you persuaded the Treasury to pay for.
Witchcraft's intelligence is genuine. It's been gold.
Oh.
You've opened negotiations to exchange intelligence with the Americans. What they tell the circus, they'll be telling the Kremlin. Witchcraft's information, the goal Carla let you have, it wasn't to lure you, it was to lure the Americans. Now, do you want to take credit for that?
What can we do?
We have one thing the mole wants.
If I go to Paris...
You'll go.
If I go, I want your word that you will get Irina back.
Oh.
I don't care who you have to trade.
Babe.
And I am out.
Bad news.
I want a family, thank you. I do not want to end up like you lot. You will get her back.
I'll do my utmost, Ricky.
I mean, I don't know if he knows that's the woman that Ellis was talking about, because he wouldn't know. He might, though. Oh, my. How scary.
Oh, hello, George.
I'm surprised we haven't heard from, is it Ciarán? Is that how you say his name?
I want to talk about loyalty, Toby.
Because he's such a big actor.
You survived this long, I suppose, because of your ability to change sides, serve any master.
What's this about, George?
It's about which master you've been serving, Toby. Intelligence has been leaked, Toby. Someone's been taking files from the circus.
No. This is a mistake. This is all a misunderstanding.
Files were delivered to a Russian attaché, weren't they?
Yes, and yes, I delivered them. So did Percy Alaline, Bill Hayden, and so did Roy Bland. Things aren't always what they seem, George. You should know that. Moscow thinks Polyakov's working for them. So every now and then we give him the odd file to take back to them, chicken feed, just to keep his bosses happy. But Polyakov's our Joe. It's a part of a big operation.
Operation Witchcraft. Yes, I know.
George, please, I don't
Who
deserve
gave you
this.
the message for Jim Credo to forget about Tinker Tailor?
Bland.
To get rid of Connie Sachs? Westerby?
Bland. Or Hayden. I don't know. One of them. Or maybe Percy. No, I don't know who.
You're just the messenger, running between them all. Anything to serve Witchcraft. I know all about your secret source, and I know something you don't. I know who he is. He's Carla. One of you has been giving Polyakov the crown jewel. You picked the wrong side.
No, you've got to believe me, George. I am loyal. Don't send me back.
Give me the address.
Anyone else starting to suspect Smiley?
Hey, what is this? Who are you?
Mrs. McCraig?
Yes?
What are the safety signals?
The air vent. Open and all's well. Closed and he'll not to enter.
Okay.
Hoisted on the burning deck. When saw that he had fled, flame that lit the battle's wreck shone brightly over the dead.
And beautiful and proud he stood, as born to rule the storm. Reach out, blood, a proud though childlike form.
Whoop.
The whole service is looking for you, Ricky.
Bring you alive if they find the lady I want to play.
You can go home now, Ben. Leave the books where they are and put the keys into the machines.
No, Ben stays here. Ricky Tarr claims to have information vital to the safeguarding of the circus.
Mr. Smiley. Taxi approaching the circus.
Tinker.
Well, the name of the movie is Tailor Soldier Spy, and Smiley was Spy.
Here comes Soldier. Full house.
Yeah. Go on then, read it out loud.
It's like the Matrix. They just see the code and they can instantly read it.
Require clarification before meeting your request. Quote, information vital to safeguarding of the circus, unquote, does not qualify. Send further information.
So you keep stalling. I warn you, Ben, we've got some really lousy people in this outfit. I wouldn't trust a fucking one of them.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in terms of like what to trust, who to trust, and also what's going on. What's Ricky doing with that message? I guess it tests the waters to see what the reply was. What's happening with the mints? What's with the mints?
Потом моя принадлежность к дипломатическому корпусу. Если кто-то из твоих молодчиков нагрянет, хорошо бы, чтобы они об этом помнили. Это мне прямая дорога в Сибирь.
He could be quieter, I think. I can see around the corners. I don't know why I'm doing this. But like, part of me wondered throughout this if he's just trying to get revenge for his wife, like for having an affair with his wife. That can't just be a random part of the story. What?
Craddock says I'll be off in a few days, thinking how much I'm going to miss the cricket in Moscow. I was rather hoping you might do a little light housekeeping for me.
If I can.
There's a girl. Give her some money, would you? Give her a good cover story. If it helps, tell her I love her. It's all there. And there's a boy, too. Slip him a few quid to shut him up. I know the Inquisitor's little bag of tricks. I taught most of them. It's just a reaction. An overreaction, if you like.
I did have one or two questions about Prido.
Oh, damn it, I got him back, didn't I?
Yes, you did. And that was good of you. I'm surprised Carla didn't have him shot. Or do you think he held back out of delicacy towards you? Did Prido come and see you before he left on that Hungarian mission?
Yes, matter of fact, he did.
To say what? To warn you, because he knew deep down it was you all along.
So did you. I had to pick a side, George. It was an aesthetic choice as much as a moral one. The West has become so very ugly. Don't you think?
Did Carla ever consider having you take over the circus?
I'm not his bloody office boy.
What are you then, Bill?
I'm someone who's made his mark.
Is there anything particular you want me to pass on to Anne?
That was nothing personal, George. I hope you understand that.
Oh, kind of was to me.
One we had to worry about, but you do have a blind spot. You reckon if I was known to be Anne's lover, wouldn't be able to see me straight. He was right, up to a point.
Up to a point.
Why would he warn him? What's the point of warning him if the whole point is to catch him?
I made this for you, sir.
I don't want you hanging around here anymore. Keep away from me.
Go and play! Damn you!
Oh, right. They were the inseparables. So that's why he told him. Wow. She's back. It's weird we never see her face. Wow. Okay, so I think I understand. I have a couple of areas of confusion which I mentioned during the watch. So I kind of don't know what happened with the other three guys. Like, was that one guy sent back? The other ones were just fired in the end. And with Hayden, he was the only mole. And the other ones just thought that they were participating in this project for the greater good without knowing that they were actually helping the mole cover his own tracks, essentially, because they made the project. The project itself enabled Hayden to leak information to the KGB. I'm still really confused because about the organization, like the circus. And it's the West versus the East, so it's KGB versus capitalism, I suppose. But, or everybody else in there trying to get the Americans on board. Anyway, the Christmas party really threw me off because I assumed the circus was kind of like MI6 or a branch of it. Obviously, secretive espionage organization in order to protect the country and the crown. and their way of life, of course. But then with the Santa Claus thing, everybody was singing along, and it was this all hail communism type of vibe, you know. The flag was up, it was in Russian, or I thought maybe Hungarian at one point, but I'm gonna say Russian. I didn't understand that. Like, I really need somebody to explain that part to me. And if you're saying it's not a big deal, it's not important, it threw me for a loop, because I was like, wait, what is this organization then? Like, why are they all singing in Russian? I thought they were trying to take down the KGB, and then like so many people spoke Hungarian or Russian, and I don't know, that kind of just threw me for a loop. Well, I suppose that one guy who was going to be sent back, he spoke it clearly. And then Hayden, when he said something to him, that probably was a clue for us to know that he's in constant communication if he's able to just switch back and forth in that language as well. I don't know. And yeah, I do apologize if I got thrown a little bit with that phone call of him. I don't remember his name. Hang on. Let me just look up the character names here. Because I just keep saying that guy, and that's probably not super helpful for you. Esterhazy? Toby, I don't remember the name. Esterhazy. Also, I think it's Ciarán Hinds. I think it's how you say his name, Ciarán. I don't think he had a single line in this movie, and I am still baffled. Like, did all his scenes get cut? Did all his lines get cut? I am so thrown off by that we have him in this film and he doesn't say a word the whole time, and he's one of the suspects. He's part of the whole conspiracy thing, and it just feels like his entire role was cut out of the movie. I'm really confused about that. Okay, so anyway, so Toby Esterhazy was the guy who at the end they wanted to send back. Yeah, at one point I thought, oh, he's in Control's old office, and that's when Hayden came in and also dropped that Hungarian line. I was like, oh, that's really suspicious. I don't think the office was very suspicious in the end, but I think Hayden proved himself in the end to be a little suspicious there. And then I also mentioned during the movie that it's a sign of his character, loyalty, and that sort of thing if he was having an affair with Smiley's wife. In the end, he said it wasn't personal, and actually he said something else. I don't really know why he said it was a good idea to have the affair. Something like Smiley, it would affect the way Smiley viewed him, and it did. Kind of missed that, but like I heard it, but I wasn't full. I think I was piecing stuff together during that scene. So I don't know. Maybe I was distracted. Maybe I was in my own head a little bit. I think this is the kind of movie where I get it. It lines up, but I think a rewatch is super helpful, which is often the case in spy movies. But how did he actually figure out it was Hayden in the end and not any of the other ones? Like, why wasn't it Percy? Like, I know we had the confrontation with Esterhazy, Toby Esterhazy, but we didn't really see the confrontation with the other people. Oh no, it's because he was waiting at the house. I thought, wasn't the whole mint scene random? I thought this has got to come into play somehow. Why are we so focused in on the mints? But yeah, so he was waiting for him there, and so he caught him delivering a message, leaking information, so then he was sure it was him. I think, right? Yeah. I'm actually a little surprised that I was able to follow the whole thing as well as I did. It was just the ending. As I'm talking it out, I'm like making sense of it. And again, that's probably normal, I hope. But yeah, okay. So and then why did Prideaux kill him in the end? They were going to extradite him. Or was that never really the plan? I think it was. They were. And then Prideaux obviously is a scorned lover. And did he kill him to save him from having to go to Russia, or did he kill him from being heartbroken? Why did he kill him in the end? Obviously, I will have missed a lot of things. Please let me know if I'm on the right track, that I've figured out most of it. I think I did. It's just like some things that I mentioned I'm confused about. The whole communism song at the Christmas party, and then why he had an affair with Anne, even though he knew why Hayden had an affair with Anne, even though he was putting himself at risk. Why did Prideaux end up killing Hayden in the end? I think that's it. I think I figured out everything else. But I think it's still a movie that's worth a rewatch, because it just will really solidify everything. Yeah, anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, please let me know what I missed. Comment, because I know there's so much that happens in movies like this that you don't always catch on the first watch. So let me know where I'm right. Let me know where I'm wrong. Let me know what I missed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!